Toby, we were just talking off camera there about this last 4 games. It's just a complete change in mood, isn't it? It's brilliant to be part of it.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Since Simo's come in and the boys, it's lifted. But yeah, it's just been amazing to get 4 on the bounce after the run of games that we've had. It's just been, yeah, it's been like a miracle. It's really been like a miracle.
Horrible week leading up to Keith going, and then Simo comes in straight away. I suppose that made it better because it was a case of, okay, that's happened, we can't do anything about it, we've not got to move on now.
Yeah, I think in football you've always got to look at the next game and whatever it throws at you, you just got to be ready for it. And I think all the boys, we just kind of pulled together after Keith left, and they made a decision to bring in Simo, and we just said we're going to back the manager and give everything for the club for the rest of the games, and it's showing.
3 goals in 7 appearances, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it's a good return, but football's about winning and it's a team game, so I'm just happy to be contributing with my part of it and giving kind of the fans something to cheer about.
Contributing, what a word that is, because all 3 goals have been important for their own reasons and really important for their own reasons.
Yeah, they have. But like I said, if it wasn't for the boys at the back, Big H saving penalties and the boys keeping clean sheets and the midfielders creating chances, then we wouldn't be where we are. So as much as it's good to score, it's all about the team.
You've scored at an away venue, you've scored 2 at home, and the reaction for all of them has been superb.
Yeah, it has. I think goals are what football are about. You know, when you're a kid, you dream about scoring goals in front of fans, being part of a team, and doing it together. You know, if we wanted to be individuals, we would have gone and played tennis or badminton. But to be part of a team and part of a community, that's what football's all about.
We saw you in the corridor after the Rochdale goal, I think it was, and you said I didn't know what to do celebration-wise, but you were straight towards the fans. What is it like for a player to go through that?
Well, I'm a big believer that I'm a football fan myself. So when I see my team score, I'm just like, it's all about the fans. They're the ones that pay and work hard during the week to come and support the club. So all you can do is work hard for the team. And when you score a goal like that, I'm like, wow, like I'm shocked myself. So just to be able to celebrate with the team and with the fans is just amazing. And
that was that particular goal that put the icing on the cake of a victory that we needed, and it just the relief around the place. Do you feel that as a player?
Yeah, 100%. We always talk about goals change games, and when you can kind of put a nail in the coffin right at the end, in the manner that we did, it's just amazing, especially against a team which is in and around us. So I think it's just exciting winning games, scoring goals. It makes football really enjoyable.
You've got a few in your career so far. Have you ever scored one with your first touch?
I think I have a couple of years ago. I think it did come off my shoulder though, but it all counts.
That wasn't easy. I mean, Bren, whatever he did, that was magnificent to put the ball through. It was perfectly weighted. Still a heck of a lot to do.
Yeah, well, I felt like he put it on the plate for me, if I'm being honest. I didn't need to take another touch. The weight of the pass was perfect, and I just saw the corner of the goal, and I just said, just stick it in there, Tobi. So just managed to.
Have you been fouled? We were thinking, what if he goes down?
I literally didn't even know the defender was there. I just saw the goal, saw the ball, saw the keeper, and just knew what I had to do. So I just said, let's just execute it here.
There's been some noise, the Rochdale one included, for your goals so far, but what a sound when that went into the back of the net. Again, that's magnificent.
Yeah, I actually had a couple people come to the game, and I was just like, one of the fans was actually asking, the young fan, I think he must have been like 4 or 5, while I was warming up, like, come and give me my shirt. Can I have your shirt after the game while I'm warming up? And I'm like, this is what football's about, you know, where you can allow young people to dream and be part of something. So I'm just delighted to have contributed again. It's
a really good finish. Do you take pride in things like, I know you do, scoring goals, it's a daft question really, but when you finish something as well as that, you must take pride in the job that you're doing?
Yeah, 100%. I think just like any profession, you want to be competent at what you do. And I think over the years I've worked hard at my extras and tried to just refine my game, and to see it come off is just nice to see the journey and nice to see the process.
Did you fancy the penalty?
I did fancy it, but I was just like, Gibbo was holding on to that ball quite tightly and he looked very confident, so I was like, go and stick that away for us. So.
He needs nerves of steel. You're stood on the edge of the box perhaps looking for rebounds or whatever to react. What's going through your mind when you're waiting for him to take that penalty?
I just had 100% confidence that he was going to score. I just felt, especially with the run that we're on, things kind of fall your way. So I had no doubt in my mind even going into the game. I said it to some of the boys that, why don't you believe? Do you know what I mean? Dare to dream, as we always used to say. So let's just hope we can just keep it going.
Your relationship with the fans, Toby, you must be really pleased with that, because it's always unexpected. You don't know what you're expecting coming to a new club. They've really taken to you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a fan myself, so I've watched many games in the stand and had many conversations with fans, either in communities or in the terraces, and all they want to see is someone working hard for the shirt. So if I can get the opportunity to do that, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 90 minutes, I'll give 100%, and hopefully they can go away and have great weeks, because football's such an integral part of the British culture. And I understand that, so as much as I can, I want to contribute to the happiness and the joy that comes from the beautiful game we love to play.
And that whatever it takes campaign, they responded, they came out in the numbers, they got behind the lads, particularly in the second half. Does that show you, as a new player to the club, the potential that this club might have?
100%. I think getting over 8,000 there on the terraces, and hopefully to back it up again on Tuesday, would be great. And the noise and the roar, just kind of getting behind the team, you can just see the excitement from all the fans. And I think it is people said before I came here, it's a huge club with a massive history. So as much as we can, we want to get the stadiums full, so we can create history again, you know.
What we have to remember, the job isn't done yet. Are the lads, is the feet still on the ground? Is there still a clear focus on the fact that there's still points that need to be won?
100%. There's still, is there 11 games, 12 games? 11 games left, and I think you just take every day as it comes, on the training field, working hard in the gym, and then when game time comes, be as ready as we can to try and get another 3 points and make sure that we're safe and keep climbing the table.
Toby, your faith is so important to you. A couple of fans have seen the little ritual. Sometimes you go to each corner flag, depending which ground you're at, and you'll have a little moment in the centre circle. That's important to you, isn't it? That's a big part of your life.
Yeah, my belief in Jesus Christ is absolutely everything to me. Through the highs and through the lows that football can throw at you sometimes, He's the anchor to my soul. He's the one that gives me peace and gives me purpose, gives me an identity, and gives me the privilege to play football. So that's been everything to me, not just since I've come to this club, but for years now. I've been walking faithfully with the Lord, and it's really helped me massively, and I'd love to ever have a conversation with anybody about it, because I think a lot of people have misconceptions of what it means to be a Christian, but it is all just about a relationship with Jesus Christ, and fortunately I've entered into one. But if anyone else is exploring or looking for that, I'm more than happy to talk about my journey and help them out with that as well.
And we can see the personal moments, like scoring a goal. There's a look up. Is that all part of the faith and the thank you to Jesus for that?
Yeah, for me it's just an appreciation that the Lord's there with me, and I think if I sat down and shared my journey, you would kind of understand that a little bit more. And that's just a snippet of just thanks for being able to do what I do, because it really is a blessing.
And just lastly from me, I've got to mention it, before the game on Saturday you had a conversation with a certain person who said, "You're going to score." Do I get any credit at all?
You do get some credit, to be fair. I will give it to you. You did say I would chip the keeper. I don't normally chip keepers, so but you did say I was going to score, so top man. Hopefully you can have the same conversation with me before the game tomorrow, and the same thing can happen.
Toby, brilliant.